Nettie is not qualified to care for the dogs she has taken in, let alone the entire farm full of at-risk animals now under her control. She has no educational background in animal care and no training in the behavioral or veterinary needs of the creatures depending on her. She moves through her days in a self-created world where she believes she holds authority over the entire village. In her mind, she is entitled to do anything she wishes, dismissing or underestimating Italian animal protection laws while placing herself above the very rules she claims she is there to uphold. Her actions are placing both herself and the animals in immediate danger. She does not understand the complexity of animal behavior. Right now, she continues to seek out and adopt aggressive, high-risk dogs. These dogs were donated to the sanctuary under the false belief that they would receive specialized care. Instead, Nettie has crowded 28 aggressive dogs into her one-bedroom home and presents this on social media as though it were an effective way to protect volunteers and campers. She has released a video showing herself feeding the entire pack, with a black cat perched inside the upper part of the closet where she keeps the dog food. Only a few days later, she posted an obituary for the cat, claiming it had died of natural causes. Now, she states she has only 26 dogs inside her home. Social media posts show animals that appear to have been mauled by dogs, yet the sanctuary pretends they are helping. Local villagers have witnessed cats being torn apart during dog fights. Those who saw it were traumatized, and when confronted, Nettie takes no responsibility for the animals legally under her care. Animals are disappearing, and there is no evidence they are not attacking or even killing one another. She is breeding aggressive dogs and publicly states they are being raised to serve as guardians of the sanctuary. These animals now run freely through the village, untrained and unpredictable. Nettie does not realize she herself is in danger at risk of being attacked or even killed by the very pack she keeps in her small home. In response to the chaos, she has now confined all remaining cats to an old chicken coop where they cannot move freely. They remain trapped 24/7, a situation that is not only negligent but profoundly inhumane. Their freedom has been sacrificed simply because she elevates the liberty of the dogs over the well-being of every other animal. She is breeding horses without veterinary experience. It has been reported that several colts have died. Her disconnect from reality is ongoing. In the past, she ran a sanctuary while living in her car. She believes running water is unnecessary and dismisses basic infrastructure as optional. Despite lacking veterinary knowledge and having a documented history of mental instability, she is actively recruiting unqualified help for the sanctuary. She specifically targets women with trauma histories, mental health and addiction struggles, people with no experience working with animals. These volunteers are expected to feed, care for, and medically treat injured animals. No trained staff are on site. Nettie remains a danger to herself, to the volunteers she attracts, to the campers who pay to stay on the property, and to the local villagers who are left to live alongside the consequences of her actions.
Criminal negligence is defined as a failure to act with the care that a reasonable person would use, leading to harm or injury to others. It involves a significant departure from the expected standard of care, where an individual disregards a substantial and unjustifiable risk of harm that a reasonable person would have recognized. This lack of attention or care can result in legal consequences, as it is considered a gross deviation from what a reasonable person would do to prevent serious bodily harm or risk to animal or human life.